I mean, I could actually make this like a part two, being like, oh, stuff I missed from Hocus Pocus 2. But it's like, nah, how about lessons learned from Hocus Pocus 2? Let's go with the one that actually is like, wait, we need to actually clear up what the frick she just said to the freaking dumb idiot boyfriend. So apparently, pointing out the weird flaws and, well, just weirdness of people is actually making fun of them. No, it isn't. Because that means that there's now, if you tell the truth in explaining what you see different of them, apparently saying the truth is name calling, is making fun of them. I don't think so, man. It's like, yeah, it's kind of like the whole thing of where, no, this is how the story goes. There's telling the truth and there's being nice. Yeah. And of course, technically you can say that, oh, but in telling the truth actually is bad. And it's like, no, it's not really bad. It's just that it's not really nice. So he's not really making fun of them. He's just basically telling the truth. Yeah, he's not stretching the truth or anything. He's just telling the truth. Let's see. Oh, yes. As for the whole thing is that you shouldn't allow your boyfriend or anyone who you're dating to separate you from your friends. You have to at least have some time with your friends, and try and actually fuse your two friends with the whole entire group might not be a good idea. And if they do resist, then you have no choice but to actually hang out with them without your boyfriend, man. It's like, yeah, you need to not have your boyfriend with you all the damn time. You're not married. Anything else? Well, also make sure you don't date dum-dums even if they actually look good. It's like, yeah, I have no idea how he even bagged her, but all I gotta say is that if he is looking good, you better make sure that there's a brain in there. Same with you fellas. Gotta make sure that the girl has a brain in there, even if she looks good. Because even if she looks good, that means that mostly all the time it's just you trying to think of stuff. And you could actually send yourself to a very down position of where you fatigued yourself, you got a heart attack, you're working so hard because, well, lo and behold, you did not actually have a partner that can think as well, that can help lighten the load, and there'll be two minds on it instead of just one. Let's see, anything else? Oh yeah, kissing one person once doesn't make you a boyfriend-girlfriend thing. It's like, yeah, it's like, that doesn't help. Yeah, it's like, yeah, that doesn't help at all. I think that's everything besides apparently there was a post-credit scene, but it's just a cat, it's just Cobweb, and I guess Billy, we're seeing like a box for Billy. I don't know what that means. Someone's gonna have to tell me about it. But even so, there you go, that's the main portion of it all. It's just I missed the fact of where she did say the whole thing of they were making fun of them the whole entire time when he didn't even understand that he was doing it, and I'm trying to say that he wasn't doing it, he was just telling the truth. That's like being like, oh, you're a bank robber and you wearing masks and you break into places that steal good stuff, and it's like, oh, that's making fun. Apparently that's making fun of that person. Not telling the truth, that's making fun. There's a difference between making fun of a person and telling the truth on a person. Basically, he was just spilling out the truth because, well, I don't think he's smart enough to know how to make fun of people. He was just telling the truth. So this was just basically a misunderstanding on both parts, because now you think he actually was making fun of people, and now he's gonna have to apologize to many people when it's like, dude, no, you're just telling the truth because you don't know anything else to do, because you're trying to make conversation, and the best thing in the conversation is just telling the truth, which is like, that's gonna not go well when it comes to getting a job. It's like, yeah, it's like there's nothing, it's like you're waiting for something and he's just starting to be like, man, you have a bald head and your tie is pretty nice, but it's not really it's not really ironed well, and your jacket has a few wrinkles in it. It's like, you see, you think he'll get hired if he did that? You think he'll get hired for that? No, no, he's basically gonna screw himself. So it's like, yeah, at least the good news is that even though it's telling the truth, not making fun of people, and but still, you can kind of understand that many people actually make that mistake too. It's like, yeah, she's only a teenager, so she's making a mistake as well, being like, he's not telling the truth, he's making fun of you, but he is just telling the truth. He is not smart, so that means that he doesn't exactly know how to make fun. Given making fun of people doesn't take brain cells to do it. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that Gilbert, when he was young, I was kind of expecting him to go to the cottage and see the two people who stole his candy, because yeah, Ice and his fellow whatever, those two are the ones that were stealing candy, and he got victimized by those two too. So I would figure that he would think of them as heroes when he sees those two still in the cottage. Basically, yeah, kind of heroes. It makes more sense that than going over there and be like, wow, they disappeared, they're fun, they're awesome. And it's like, I would prefer having a whole thing of where heroes. It's like, yeah, but this also brings us to the last lesson, which is things are not what they seem. Even if you think that the guy might be a good guy, you gotta be careful, because sometimes you might be helping the bad guy. Bullet Train actually shows you close to the very end where it's like, you can see for yourself. You gotta be careful who you trust at times. It's like, yeah, but if you're like a kid or a teenager, the only thing that's messed up is that, well, technically no, you have some messed up crap all over the place, because it's like you have adults that could be doing some sinister stuff and want to have your body. You have teenagers and kids who might actually be in the wrong side, being like, oh, it's okay to steal with peer pressure, and oh, it's okay to smoke, and oh, it's okay to get a tattoo, or oh, it's okay to inject your veins, or oh, it's okay to have this medicine that doesn't belong to you. It's like, you do have to be careful in this world. Sadly for the kids, it got even worse. It gets more and more worse, and it's like, jeez, man, jeez.